NBA 2K18 tutorial number 24. Shout out to Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba. So today I'm very excited because I will be showing you guys a brand new way to run pick and rolls in 2K18. Something I have discovered recently and I believe not a lot of people are using, so it's going to give you a huge advantage. What you are going to do is you're going to use user receiver control, and you're going to control the roll man to give yourself better results in the pick and roll game. Oh, and I guarantee you the results will be there, because this is going to help you lower turnovers. It's going to improve a lot of the money plays that I will be showing you guys, or the new ones I will be showing you, and it's also going to help your freelance attacks. So this technique is completely new and unique to 2K18, so get your pen and paper ready. Let's get right into it. So there will be a required settings and a playbook that is needed to maximize this technique. Make sure you go to the all tutorial playlist and watch number 11 to learn how to do the receiver control tutorial. But here I just want to show you guys the controller settings. You want to make sure that your icon passing has been switched to full receiver control. So this is, you have to do this. If you don't do this, it won't work. So make sure your icon passing is switched to full receiver control. And in terms of the playbook, this is not really a money play tutorial per se, but this does work better with certain plays. So just make sure you do have the Spurs playbook, and we'll be using 2 plays from the pick and roll ball handler in this tutorial for your reference. So just make sure you have pick and roll ball handler players and also the Spurs playbook to run this, okay? So the technique itself is what I'm going to refer to from now on as the RC Roll, the new way of pick and roll attack, and I'm going to showcase it to you guys with a play from the Spurs playbook, a pick and roll ball handler play called Fist 5 Out. So this is what you want to do. I'm going to show you guys a nice and clean user roll. So check it out here. I'm handling the ball with Rondo, AD sets the pick, and in this instance you can see I have tapped R1 and I've gotten ready to control Anthony Davis. So I'm going to tap R1 and hold on to triangle. And as I hold on the triangle, you can see the circle under Anthony Davis has become white and a little bit blue. That means I'm controlling AD. And you can see I'm rolling in there as AD myself. And at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go of triangle so Rondo will pass me the ball right here. You see, catch, finish, nice and clean. And that's the technique I want to show you guys. And it's really important for you to notice, as I'm controlling AD, I'm actually controlling Rondo to run with me parallel at the same time. So that's the unique part of this RC control technique. And most importantly, you can see me going with AD here to roll in, but I can see Taj is already in the paint. So if you're not using the RC roll control technique here, the computer Anthony Davis is going to run into Taj regardless. He's going to sag down off of Rondo, right? But because you're RC controlling Anthony Davis on the RC roll, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fake Anthony Davis to go in and I'm telling him to back out. You see, I'm controlling Anthony Davis to cut back out. Then I'm going to let go of triangle and shoot it. That's the beautiful part of the RC roll. So same thing here. I tap R1, hold on the triangle, becoming Anthony Davis, run in, run back out, shoot a mid-range jumper wide open. And not only can I pop out, right, I can also slow the roll to improve the passing angle. So I'm going to tap R1, hold on the triangle, become AD, slow myself down, get away from Towns, kick it back to Cousins, 2 points. Slowing the roll to increase passing angle is also huge. You can see it again. This time I'm Cousins. I'm going to tap R1, hold on to L2, just sneak down there with Cousins, get into good position, and finish it up. Most important thing, right? As I'm controlling Cousins, I'm also controlling Rondo or the point guard to stay parallel. So watch, tap R1, hold on to L2, Teague stays parallel as I'm Towns. I'm going to do a short roll, kick the ball back out because the paint was covered. We get it to Jimmy Butler with the Taj swing. Clean shot there, lightly contested, swish bomb. And at the same time, if there's no roll, you can see tap R1, hold on to L2, clearly no roll. I make it back to the elbow, and I'm just going to start my hand off into the freelance. Nice flow. The defense is shifted, gets an open shot for Teague, swish bomb. So same thing here again. I'm running over Rondo, tap R1, hold L2, no roll. I'm going to back out, catch the ball, immediately hand it to Hill, get into my freelance, stay in full motion. Look at the defense is continuously shifting because I haven't stopped moving. Swish. That's nice. Alright, so another aspect of the RC roll that I want to talk to you guys about is that it could really improve the pick and roll plays that you're running. So in this case, we're going to run with the Spurs playbook, and the play we're using is 81 Fist Out. So you can see this play is actually a double pick. the 81 fists out, where the center and the power forward is gonna come down, and the power forward, or the person who can't shoot, is gonna slip the pick. You can see Taj is gonna slip, but here I've already tapped R1 and I'm holding on the triangle, and I'm actually controlling Taj on this roll slash slip here. You can see me, I'm Taj Gibson, controlling him myself while staying parallel to Teak, because that's the uniqueness of the RC control. Throwdown. And once again, the key about the RC control here is that because you're coming off a double pick, you're not going to use the point guard anyways. So I'm going to control Taj instead. You can see I'm pinning off Anthony Davis. I'm sealing him so Taj can receive the pass from Teak. I get Taj the passing angle as I'm controlling him. Easy dunk. Same thing here again. Double pick. I'm going to tap R1. Hold down triangle now. Become Taj Gibson. I'm going to pin off AD. Seal him with Taj with my body so I can get the pass from Teak on the left side. Easy finish. That's the thing about the RC roll. You can see this time I'm Anthony Davis. I'm just shoving Gibson out of the way myself manually as Anthony Davis, and I'm going to let go of triangle to receive the pass. So make sure you tap R1, hold down the icon you want to control. In this case, we're going to control AD. I see he's going to be open, let go of triangle, easy dunk. And obviously, if there's no roll again, you can adjust because you're RC controlling. You can see I'm sealing this time with Cousins instead of rolling all the way in. Easy finish. And as always, if there's no roll, go into your freelance. You can see I'm holding on a triangle, becoming Taj. I'm going to roll back out because there's no roll. Kick it back, work it around, attack out of my freelance. The defense stays shifting because I stay moving. And in this year, that's huge because you can attack the hips. So this thing, I'm going to hold on to Taj. There's nothing here, but I'm going to flush in Towns, steal a finish. And this is advanced RC roll control for alley-oops. This time, instead of controlling the first pick guy, I'm going to control AD. Slip in there, lob it back up to DeMarcus Cousins. That's crazy RC roll. And another thing about the RC roll is that it will also improve your freelance pick and roll. In this instance, I'm using the Warriors Motion Cuts freelance, and you can see I don't need plays to do this. I'm just gonna create better angles out of my own pick and roll because it's Teak bringing it up. I'm gonna tap R1, hold the triangle, become Taj myself, get a clean roll, easy finish. Like I said, if you can see, if I'm controlling Anthony, you see Drew Holiday stays dribbling while I'm Anthony Davis. Because as you become the roll man, there's about a 1 second window where the pick and roll ball handler is going to go the same direction the roll man is going. You can see Rondo and AD goes the same direction even though I'm controlling AD. And the best part about this is the fake roll, like I showed you guys earlier. You can see I'm holding in a triangle, no roll. I'm going to pop out with Taj Gibson. Most big men have a decent mid-range if they're open, especially if they're wide open, they're going to hit it. So you can like roll in, fake out, pop back out. So same thing, tap R1, hold triangle, no roll. I'm going to pop back out with AD, go to a spot I like, and take the wide open jumper. This is the best aspect of this RC roll because it's going to be super low turnover prone because you're not going to force yourself in. You can see the first one doesn't work here. I go right back to it between Drew and AD, tap R1, hold triangle, no roll, pop back out, easy jumper, controlling AD the whole time. Beautiful action. At the same time, you don't always have to do the jumper. I can pop back out, catch it, and go. Because of the momentum of the catch, I can catch it and drive by the big man because he's going to close out, right? So if I fake the roll going in and I back out, if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. But if I'm not, he has to close out. I'm going to attack the closeout right there and throw it down. So same thing, I'm going to get Taj pick, or freelance, tap R1, hold triangle, become Taj Gibson, move myself to the elbow, and I can also do the post spin that I showed you guys earlier and the other tutorial for my ultimate post move. You can learn that in the all tutorial playlist also. Same thing here again, I'm telling AD to come up, tap R1, hold triangle, become AD, stay parallel to Rondo, go to the elbow, nothing here. Use the space of the freelance, attack out of it, elbow spin, easy throwdown. And same thing, if there's no roll, always go back to the freelance. So I'm going to Taj pick, tap R1, hold triangle, clearly no roll. I'm going to back out, and you won't be able to do this if you're not RC rolling. So this is the huge part about the RC roll attack. Once the roll is taken away, you can just back right out, either take the jumper, take the drive-by, or go back to your freelance and keep the defense shifted. You can see again, no roll, go to the handoff, see the defense is still shifting. I'm attacking in space, get Solomon Hill, open shot, swish. So family, make sure you adapt this RC roll attack. I find it extremely useful because I'm sure a lot of you already experienced this year where you're running a pick and roll and you try to throw it in there, but because the pick and roll paint defense is a lot improved this year, they will either steal it or poke the ball, or sometimes just the computer rolling in is gonna hurt you because a lot of the time they don't roll intelligently, right? Like in real life, in the NBA, A very common roll that NBA big mans love to do, and it's very effective, is the slow roll, where the guy doesn't just dive in there full speed. He kind of hangs around the elbow mid-range area and just try to receive a pass and then work it from there, right? In 2K, you don't have that option, because if you're telling the computer big man to roll out of a pick and roll, he is gonna roll in there like there's no tomorrow. Even if it's crowded, there's free guys in there, he's still gonna roll in no matter what. So there's no slow roll or there's no short roll. But with the RC control, where you're gonna run the pick and roll, make sure you run the defender into the screen first, then you're gonna tap R1, hold down the romance button and become him, you can actually get the slow roll, which is a very, very useful and deadly NBA tactic. Obviously, the downside to this is since you have become the roll man, there's no way you can tell the point guard to shoot or drive. That's something you have to give up, but like you can see from this tutorial, the examples I've shown you is Teague and Rondo, and these are not very pull-up shooting point guards. So especially Rondo, if you're using Rondo, you are passing out of the pick and roll. So you need intelligent rolling. And the only way to get rolling this intelligent in 2K is with the RC control. So make sure you get this down to help your point guards out. Let me know how this worked for you. This has been working great for me online and offline. As always, I will show you guys online footage once I finish the Knicks system with the money play playbook with the Raptors and the Spurs and the Heat. So as always, thanks for coming by. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I will see all of you next time.